Honda is an all-too-common name in the automobile business. The Japanese corporation, formed in September 1948, has grown to become a world-renowned and respected automobile manufacturer. The business has several records, including being the first Japanese vehicle manufacturer to own and release a dedicated luxury car brand in Acura. Honda Aircraft Company, Honda Motorcycles, and Honda Automobiles are the company's other divisions. Acura and Honda Automobile divisions are responsible for some of the best Japanese automobiles the world has ever seen from this manufacturer. However, there have been a few Honda products that have been less than stellar. 2020 Honda Accord. The 2020 Honda Accord happens to be one of the top-rated sedans for 2020. Yet, it is not so different from the 2018 version, the first release of the 10th generation Accords. However, Honda stuns again with practicality for 2020, offering a variation of two engines. The base 1.5-liter turbocharged i4 engine and the 2.0-liter turbocharged i4 engine. The base engine produces about 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. In comparison, the upgraded engine gives 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. A 10-speed automatic transmission comes as standard with the 2.0-liter engine, but there is a 6-speed automatic transmission for both engines. This car provides seating for up to 5 adults and has a host of exciting tech features, although higher trim levels have more tech features. This Accord has a $25,000 starting price. Honda 2017 Civic C. The 2017 Honda Civic C was very unique at the time of its debut and remains one of the all-time greats even today. Honda added some excitement to this vehicle by introducing a new engine. The new 1.5-liter turbocharged engine produced the same 205 horsepower as the old one. Nonetheless, it produced greater torque, a total of 192 pound-feet. This Civic C features a fresh, sporty look and an engaging sports mode, which increases the throttle and firms the chassis for better handling. Honda didn't forsake practicality by offering this car in coupe and sedan options, starting at $24,000. 1968 Honda S800 Coupe. This car is considered a classic of sorts by some, introduced in 1965 at the Tokyo Motor Show. It succeeded the S600 in the S-Series by Honda. Even then, practicality was still a thing for Honda, providing their customers with a coupe or roadster version. In an age when supercars had not been born, and there weren't many cars with mind-blowing power output, the S800 was one of the best. The 1968 model offers 69 horsepower and 48 pound-feet of torque. The car has a 4-speed manual transmission and does 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 12 seconds. The car is gradually becoming one of the rare ones to get because it has been decades since it was last in production. 2005 Honda S2000. The S2000 has held its worth ever since production ceased over a decade ago. In some cases, the Honda S2000 sells at a higher price because it is becoming rarer as the years pass. The car has a 4-cylinder VTEC 2.2-liter engine that produces 247 horsepower and can rev up to 9,000 RPM. The car has incredible handling due to its 50-to-50 weight ratio. It operates a 6-speed manual transmission. The 2005 model of this car is the most appreciated by Honda lovers across the world. This rear-wheel drive roadster has a seating capacity of 2 and truly embodies what sports cars used to look like in the early 2000s. 2020 Honda NSX. The 2020 Honda NSX is one of the greatest and modern cars to come forth from any Honda car factory, and it is truly a supercar in its own right. The car was released through Honda's dedicated luxury car brand Acura. It goes by the name Acura NSX in some parts of the world. The engine is a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged OHC V6 engine that produces about 573 horsepower and 476 pound-feet of torque. The car operates a 9-speed dual-clutch transmission and is a pleasure to drive. 2019 Honda Civic Type R FK8. This car is a Civic performance version that features a more powerful engine, a redesigned body, and upgraded brakes. The 2019 design is based on the Civic hatchback. The engine is a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that produces about 320 horsepower and revs up to 6,500 RPM. It has a 6-speed manual transmission, and its top speed reaches up to 169 miles per hour. This 2019 Honda Civic also completes a quarter mile in 13.5 seconds. Its fuel economy is between 24 to 36.2 mpg depending on driving location. 2020 Honda Clarity. The 2020 Honda Clarity car is a release that shows how far along the motor company is in terms of fuel technology. There are 3 variants: the hydrogen-powered fuel cell car, the electric vehicle, and the plug-in hybrid. The plug-in hybrid is the variant that most drivers opt for because of better fuel economy. However, it has much competition in the Toyota Prius Prime. The car has some necessary driver technology. With a starting price of just under $35,000, it certainly qualifies as one of the best daily drivers currently on the market. 2002 Honda Integra Type R. The Honda Integra Type R is such a fantastic performance edition car ever to have come from the Honda family. The 2002 model was quite excellent. It was well received by car enthusiasts and lovers of Honda across the world and is so even today. The car was popular enough to feature in the Forza Motorsport racing game and subsequent releases except Forza Horizon 2. This model has a 3-door hatchback design with a 4-cylinder engine that produces about 217 horsepower and 152 pound-feet of torque. The car operates a 6-speed manual transmission and does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6 seconds. The Mugen front upgrade of the car makes for an excellent sporty look. 2015 Honda Fit. What Honda tried to do with the Honda Fit was to provide a budget-friendly car with enough cabin space, tech support, and reliability to serve as a daily driver. In many ways, Honda achieved this, but it came at some cost. The design of this car doesn't fall into the top category, as is usually the case with Honda cars. Also, the suspension isn't great. Drivers and passengers are reasonably impacted when the car gets into huge bumps, especially with the 2015 model. This is coupled with the fact that many owners have complained about uncomfortable seats. External noise that finds its way into the cabin and can be discomforting. In the end, there is sufficient reason as to why the Fit has been discontinued in America. Honda CR-V. Yes, the CR-V isn't nearly as cool or sporty as most other cars on this list, but it marks a critical chapter in Honda's elaborate history. The CR-V was Honda's first ever in-house SUV and has since become one of the company's best-selling models. The original CR-V arrived in the US in 1997 and was initially available in just one trim. It was based on the Civic platform and came with a modest 2.0-liter engine making 126 horsepower and 133 pounds-to-foot of torque. It was barely a large car according to US standards, but its unibody construction coupled with independent front suspension lent it car-like driving dynamics, which made it an instant favorite in the American market. Plus, its rear folding seats added a touch of versatility missing in SUVs at the time. The CR-V helped cement Honda as a serious player in the SUV market, which helped Honda to expand its footprint in the SUV and truck market with the Pilot and the Ridgeline. If you enjoyed this video, kindly press the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, so that you don't miss out on videos like this. Thank you for watching.